Will appear before a Georgia Senate committee without a subpoena?
Well, first of all, I don't even think they have the authority to subpoena me, but they need to learn the law.
So will you appear, yes or no?
I will not appear to anything that is unlawful. And I have not broken the law in any way. I said it, you know, I'll say it amongst these leaders. I'm sorry folks get pissed off that everybody gets treated evenly.
All right. I think she answered that very well.
The Cash Money G train won't never stop, Nez Nation. It can't stop. As long as this woman has the attention of the world, has the attention of cameras, the attention of media hounding her, she just can't stop. She can't help herself. I mean, it's absolutely unheard of. This is footage of District Attorney of Fulton County, Cash Money G. Willis. Y'all know her. Y'all love her. You know I love her. She is, I mean, she's endless fodder. I mean, endless media fodder. It's unreal. You cannot write an SNL skit that covers the breadth and depth of the lows that this district attorney will go to, the violations of ethics, the violations of code of conduct, the violations of district attorney's standard that is supposed to be held at the highest standard. There's no stopping her. She was endorsed by Georgia faith leaders at this church in several prominent figures in Georgia's black faith community. They have formally endorsed Fulton County District Attorney Cash Money G. Willis for re-election. And boy, they just stood behind her in every aspect. And when she was taking questions, as you see here, and when she was talking to the public about this endorsement, I'll play both. I'll play a little bit of what they said about her, which is just unbelievable. And then I'll play what she responded and what did she say? Is it a violation of court's orders? You know, she's supposed to be refraining from speaking about the case, speaking about the defendant, any of the defendants. There's 19 co-defendants as well as Donald Trump, former president. Did she do that? Did she actually follow suit? Well, I don't think you guys are going to be shocked by this. Check it out.
She still enjoys this job.
All right.
It's like she was born for this job.
Yes, sir.
And Fulton County could do no better than Fani Willis.
All right.
So we endorse her today. And we're going to be calling upon all the citizens of Fulton County to join with us in re-electing her as Fulton County District Attorney.
She was born to do this job. I mean, I just don't understand. I really, help me understand. Let me know in the comments. What am I missing here? You've got somebody who lied under oath, who's acted so unethical, who's violated every court order from the judge, who has violated testimony, committed perjury, lied about when the relationship started, misappropriated funds from taxpayers to pay Nathan Wade an exorbitant salary that she benefited from going on vacations to Aruba, Jamaica. You know the song. How can this church actually endorse her? I mean, it just absolutely, what am I missing here? So after the church endorsed her, it was our girl's turn, Cash Money G, to do a little talking, and listen to this.
So people keep wondering, how does she keep getting back up to do her job, and why does she even want to get back up to do their job? They just don't understand the God that I serve.
All right.
And they don't understand what I have around me.
All right.
What you have just heard from are godly men who pray for me. Fulton County does deserve me as their DA. Stand for justice. Let me say it again for those that anger. There is nobody that's the wrong race, that loves the wrong person, that doesn't have enough money in their bank account, that my office is going to treat beneath the law. The law protects all of those people, whether they're black, Hispanic, Asian, poor, bisexual.
All right.
We are going to stand in protection of those people, because people should not be abused. But I said it earlier, Bishop, and I'm going to tell them again if it's all right with you. It ain't no one above the law either.
All right.
So I don't care how rich you are, how powerful powerful you think you are, who your daddy is, what your political party might be, how much money you think you got, and how evil your supporters are.
All right.
I don't care how many times they threaten me. I will gladly leave this place knowing that I did God's work. I have not seen any of the interviews that you refer to, and so, no, I have not. I don't have an opinion on something I have not seen.
Well, and you talked about hearing some of these unindicted cases, but every time we talk to jail leaders and sheriffs, they're telling us the Fulton County Jail is overflowing with these cases are unindicted. Where's the disconnect?
I don't think there is a disconnect. I think if you really pay attention to the numbers, you will see that there have been many, many indictments brought. We certainly need more work. I would encourage you to tell the county commissioners that we need more staff to do the work. But the reality is, if you look at the jail numbers and you just go back, you will see that they are smaller today than ever. However, for more than 20 years, Fulton County has needed a jail. They need a new jail right now. The position that they have put my sheriff in is absolutely disgusting. There are doors at that jail that don't have appropriate locks on it. He doesn't have the appropriate manpower. They are asking him to be a magician, not a sheriff. And there are people that should be absolutely ashamed of themselves because they are not properly staffing either the district attorney's office or the sheriff's office. So we are doing the very best job with the resources we've been given, but there are folks that need to be held responsible, and you should call Commissioner Ellis in case I'm unclear. You should call Commissioner Bridget Thorne in case I'm unclear. You should call Commissioner Pitts in case I'm unclear, and you should ask them when they plan to give proper funding to those that are here to protect our community.
Excuse me? Did she just say evil supporters? Did she just say, I don't care who your daddy is, I'm going to treat everybody equally? Did she actually ask for more money from the county commission? Remember, the Georgia Senate hearing, $36 million, and she has no oversight. Remember, we did an entire live stream on this. She has no, I'll leave the link again in the end if you missed that. There's no oversight. She can do whatever she wants with that, and she definitely has done whatever she can. And now she's saying we don't have the proper staff. We need a new jail. You need to tell these people, in case I'm unclear, in her typical professional fashion, she's asking for more money for more taxpayer funds? And this is your darling beauty electorate right here? This is the person you want to be DA? Getting back to the evil supporters. I mean, that right there is a direct violation, correct me if I'm wrong, of court order. You're not supposed to talk about this case. You're not supposed to talk about any of the defendants. You're not supposed to talk about any aspect of the case whatsoever, because you're always supposed to present the appearance of impropriety. You're always supposed to present. It's just basically what that all means is you're supposed to actually be a professional attorney, which is what you were elected to do, which God knows, I don't know if she was elected. God knows the corruption. This county is rife with corruption, as we've seen time and time again be exposed and exposed and exposed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pitbull Sadow, who definitely has seen this, who has definitely watched this, or I would not be surprised if Trump's team, which is led by the Pitbull Sadow, don't take this up and file another new motion. I would not be surprised. This to me sounds like a clear-cut violation of court order. You're not supposed to talk about this case. Judge McAfee has ordered this. This is part of the code of conduct, code of ethics. As a DA, as a prosecutor in a very high-profile case, it seems to me she just made a direct reference. Calling Trump evil. You heard what the church leader said. He's evil. And then Fani Willis nodding her head in agreement. You know she doesn't disagree with that. And then she goes on to back it up by saying evil supporters. How is this not a mistrial? This whole case should be an entire mistrial. I mean, it should have been a mistrial months ago, years ago. But because of DEI, she is invincible. She can do whatever she wants. This is a microcosm. The whole Cash Money G Fani Willis debacle is a manifestation of the biggest woke mind virus that's ever infected. I call it America's worst idea. This is just a microcosm of what is going to happen across the board, weaponizing the criminal justice system to go after anybody who disagrees with you, anybody who dissents from your abominable ideologies. This is America. This is a free country. We are afforded the right to speak our piece, speak our mind. Congress shall pass no law abridging one's right to the freedom of expression and freedom of speech. But what's happening here is they're going after this guy in every which way. And she has violated every court order, every code conduct that you can imagine. How is this not a mistrial? It makes absolutely no sense. I throw this off to you, Nez Nation. What do you think of this speech? What do you think of this endorsement by the leaders of this black community church? What do you think of what she said? What do you think of her attitude, her demeanor? Does she seem to you, I'm happy to be wrong, does she seem to you to be somebody who's professional, who's acting as a DA should, who should be held at the highest standard? I would love to hear from you. As always, it's very, very difficult for me to respond to all the comments. I try really, really hard, but it's physically impossible. Members get top priority as well as super chats and super thanks. Consider becoming a member. It costs you a cup of coffee a month to support us, and you get all sorts of perks, especially our members-only Discord. Don't go yet, though. I got something free for you, and that is our newsletter. Our newsletter is free. It's in the pinned comment. It's in the description and in the show notes. Become a Nez Nation Insider, and it's free. Just give us your best email, and you get all the latest, greatest videos, live streams, news, top stories, current events right to your inbox. There's a good chance YouTube or all these platforms might delete this channel. You never know, because we're talking about things that they really don't necessarily agree with. So go into the pinned comment, become a Nez Nation Insider. It's our free newsletter, and you won't miss out. As always, check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. God bless you, and may God bless America.